A lot of golfers, Steve, don't realise that quite often a hook and a slice are caused by exactly the same fault.
100%, and it's really sad because then people go, "Oh, I fixed my slice," but
Yes,
the root
yes.
cause of it is still there.
That's
They've just
right.
found a compensation,
Yes.
so they're playing army golf, right, left. Oh, I
That's
fixed
right.
it, right, left, middle.
So if you're that person that hits a slice on one tee and then hits a hook on the next tee, I mean, we've all been there, you know,
We all
haven't
do
we?
it.
We've all
We
done
all
it.
do it.
It's very depressing. But often you'll think, oh, I've done one thing for the slice and I fixed that, but now I'm hooking it, but it's actually not. So what causes both of them? Dee?
Okay, so I don't know if you can see this. So basically the slice is caused by the club swinging too much out. See, here's the target line, and across. So we're swinging this way. The more our club swings this way, the more the ball will curve, which
You're
gives
putting
us the slice.
side spin. You generally have your club face open when that happens,
Yep.
and you get that side spin.
So you're swinging every shot, you're doing that, it slices. Then you find the exact right amount that you have your club face square, we talked about square to the way you're swinging left. And it might go straight, but that's a pretty damn hard thing to do. And then you get sick of it slicing, so the subconscious takes over. You're still swinging out to in, but now you close the club face. So you're swinging across with a closed club face, then it's almost a smothering shot to the left.
That's right.
So
That's
what
right,
was the
exactly.
same thing that was happening? We were swinging out and across, the glancing blow.
The only thing
changing
that's
the club-
changed is the club face, and we don't have control of the club face because it's moving so quickly in the swing. We think we do, but we don't. So when you hold it open, you slice, and when you get sick of seeing it slice, you close it down. And
Yeah,
it goes
even
off
though we
to the
don't
left.
have control of it, the subconscious is a very smart computer, and it says, "I'm sick of going right." So you don't have conscious control, but it will do whatever it can to try to help
Oh,
you.
it's out of bounds on the right on that
Yeah.
hole, and you're like, well, I'm not going to go over there.
Yeah.
So what is the way to fix the slice and the hook?
This is a long story. I think the first thing we have to do, because as Annie said, it's very hard to control the club face. So the most important thing we want to do is feel like we're swinging a little bit more in to out. That's
So
basically
along this line straight, as opposed to coming down and
more,
across it.
Annie, even just to start with, I feel like I'm letting the club drop way behind
Yes,
me. I
yes.
feel like I'm swinging
That's right.
out
If
to
anything,
the right,
across this way,
this
right?
way a little
Which
bit.
is the opposite. Of,
Which is really hard to do when the ball's been going to the right and your coach says, swing more to the right. You go, you're an idiot. I'm not swinging to the right. The ball's already going to the right.
That's why it's so hard to fix the slice.
Yeah. So I think a little thing on the practice fairway, it's a bit of a band-aid on the practice fairway, but we've got to get rid of the ball going to the right. So a good thing to do would be to actually close it off a little bit and just have this so it starts changing. But it's a
the club
band-aid.
face down.
Yep.
So, and then you'll start to see the ball going left. Then you'll be more likely to be able to bring your path more inside. You
inside.
slice it a little bit better. So
Yeah.
it's a two-step process.
Yeah.
Close off the club face
Yep.
first, then you can start bringing the club in a little bit
And
more.
it's you experiment with that. It's a bit of a band-aid.
Do not do it on the
Yeah.
on the course in the comp.
And the other thing which goes against one of the things we said is sometimes if what you do it with your alignment in that you actually, we talked about it, you open yourself up, that's a fault, and then you can drop it down here, you feel like you're dropping in to out that way. You're just exaggerating, not on the course.
Yeah,
These are
practicing.
band-aids. Band-aids can sometimes be very dangerous. You're just trying to change the shape of the shot.
Yeah.
It is not,
It's trying to change the path.
yeah, and I want to stress it's a bit of a band-aid. It's not a quick fix, but it's just trying to get your not seeing the ball go that way
That's
and
right.
that
That's,
way.
It's
So
a good little two-step process to fix your slice is to close off the club first, see the ball starting to go left,
Yep.
then you'll be more confident about fixing
Swinging
your
to the
path.
right.
Yeah, that's right. But you've got to do it at the range. You can't possibly do that
No, please.
on the course.
Please
Please
don't do it on the
don't
golf
do
course.
that.
on the golf course, we just want to get the ball in the hole. No technique on the golf course.
If you go and try this on the golf course, you'll be taking our names in vain in a very short space of time. Or your pros, maybe.
Warning! Do not try on golf course. Play game.
That's right. So you've really got to do this at the range. So if you do have a slice and you'd like to try and, I mean, you can play with a slice. It is hard though because sometimes you get that hook instead. But if you do want to try and fix it, go to the range, get some lessons, go to the range and do it there. And then slowly, it takes a bit of time, but be patient with it. You'll get there.
And you do want to try to correct that slice because it takes a lot of distance off you.
It does take a lot of distance.
A lot of distance.
And as we said before, it's not always a slice. Sometimes it's a hook. So
Yeah.
nothing worse than not knowing which way it's going to go next.
We don't want this anymore.
So that is why the one fault causes both the slice and the hook. Hopefully you found that helpful, and we'll see you next time on Pro Cocktails.
Bye for now.
Bye.